Hello, hey, hi, and welcome to a fabric dyeing video, shoe dyeing video. We're dyeing stuff. Today I wanted to dye my pair of YRU shoes. These are just so fabulous. I love them a lot, and they had a black option and a pink option and like a and like an option that was like ice cream cone themed, but I really loved this like rhinestone moment, and I wanted it to be pink and black, but like ombre, you know. So I'm gonna dye these shoes, and the way we're gonna do that is with synthetic dye. So if you are wanting to dye something, the thing you have to check is the inside of the shoe will usually tell you what it's made of, so you can buy the correct dye accordingly. This shoe says that it's a man-made upper and a man-made sole. So basically what that means is, you know, there's no leather in here. All of it is synthetic. So I'm going to take these off, of course. But these are the dyes I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Rit Dye More synthetic brand, and I got super pink and graphite. And you know what's funny? It was harder to find the black than the pink, which was crazy. I went to 2 different Walmarts, out of stock, even though I said it was in stock, multiple bottles on the shelf, completely gone. I went to 2 different Michaels, they didn't have it. I literally had to go to a Michaels. I was like running an errand somewhere in the middle of PA, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to a random Michaels. And they had the black synthetic dye. It took me forever to find this. I found this immediately. This took me about a week to find because I'm scarred and I am not going to buy liquid dye online. I'm just not. I bought hair dye one time when I was like 17 online, and it came exploded. So it was traumatizing a little bit. So I don't buy things in liquid online most of the time. I will go and buy it in person, especially if it's fabric dye or hair dye. I go get it in person because I do not trust the USPS, UPS, FedEx, you know, they just be, as they should. They have way too many packages to deliver. I eat them things too. So I don't blame them, you know, because they certainly aren't being paid enough. But yeah, I always go and get my fabric dye in store. This was crazy hard to find. I was like perplexed. I was flabbergasted. Every store I went to, they did not have it. I was like, which goth bitch has taken all of the synthetic dye? And why do you leave some for the other goth bitches? God damn it. So yeah, if you want to do pink, you have to buy the pink. With the powder dye, I got away with just doing a light red. But if you're gonna go synthetic, you really do have to buy the actual pink. So now we went over the type of dye we're using and why. Time to prepare the shoes, you know. I'm pretty sure this comes off. I hope it does. Like, how do they put it on if it doesn't come off? There's buckles on this side, so let me okay, they're functional buckles. Cool. Because you have to use extremely hot water when you're dyeing fabrics and stuff. You know, I did not think this would survive that situation. So we are just going to take it off. It's extremely sparkly though, and if you know me, I love my sparkle, my rhinestone, so I think I can just pull this down. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, how do I get the front off? Oh, jeez. I'll figure this out. Okay, if I do that, and then, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So that is the rhinestone, I don't even know what it's called, the belt? rhinestone belt for my shoe. So this is what we're working with. I'm tempted to keep them tied like this only because then the laces would have the same ombre as the shoe, and in my brain that's very satisfying, you know. So I'm just gonna lace these up. These shoes are very comfortable, and that's my first time trying this brand, but it's a very comfortable shoe. And this one basically feels like a sneaker. It doesn't have like a heel in it at all, which is my favorite type of platform because then I can be a cunt bitch without wearing heels. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to just put this in a cute little bow because I want the laces to match the shoe too. I think that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so now that we took that part off, the rest of this should be able to be dyed without an issue. So let me do it to the other shoe, and then I will take you to the kitchen. And if you have no idea what to do when it comes to dyeing, the RIT Dyer website is a really good resource. You can find color formulas there, instructions, different mixes, inspiration. It even has a sort feature, so you can put the dyes that you have and it'll show you the colors that are possible with what you have. So I use this all the time to get different colors, inspiration, and to know what dye to buy before I go to the store. So to get into this dyeing process, I was afraid to put the fur in such hot water. As you can see, I rinsed it with just plain water just to get the sizing off the fabric. And then I am doing the sink method. This is not recommended for synthetic dye, but I want to repeat that I did not want to melt this fur. So I did use the sink method, which is usually for all-purpose dye. So yeah, I just boiled the water as hot as my stove could make it, which is probably somewhere around 150. So I was still able to get a result because the water was hot enough, but just know that the dye that I use, this is not the method that is in the instructions at all. I just did this because I be dyeing stuff for a while now. I just do what I want basically. So yeah, it was pretty easy to do, and this is how it looks straight after. I did use a color fixative as well, and as you can see, it's looking a little raggedy. But once I let it dry for a couple days, I went in with a fine tooth comb and I refluffed all of the faux fur. Yeah, the fur was really short, so a fine tooth comb, you know, it gets the little knots out that it got from being gathered and dyed. But yeah, you have to do it to the entire shoe, and after that, it is ready to go. Super easy, right? So after I dyed it, I let it sit on my dirty laundry pile. I'll be honest, I let it sit there because I was afraid of letting it sit in the sun. So I just let it sit over there until it dried, and it dried perfectly. Then I went through and combed it all out, put the rhinestone straps back on, and I freaking love these. They're amazing. Like, compared to just the white, I think it's very fun. And I think that it turned out really cute. I was afraid that like the fur didn't get as dark as I would have preferred, but I also I just didn't want it to melt because it's such a short fur. I was just afraid it was going to melt, but I still like this pastel version. I think it's just as cute. The leather dyed really well. The shoelaces immediately took the color. So you can kind of see, like, depending on what material that you're working with, the different kinds of results that you will get. But yeah, this was a really fun project. I'm kind of obsessed with just buying things in white and then dyeing them the color that I want. It's really fun. It's also fun just to dye old clothes in general. I think it's a really fun yet sustainable way to get new clothes. So now I have these shoes that I absolutely love, and if I ever get bored, I could always remove the color. It may not remove completely, but I could always switch it up, you know, do something else, do a darker version, or you know, there's just so many things you can do when you're using fabric dye. But this is a really fun experiment. I will definitely be buying things in white and dyeing them black and pink because it's satisfying having everything match, you know? So there'll definitely be more dyeing, tie-dyeing videos. But yeah, let's just, I think it looks so cute with the rhinestone. Like, I just love this. This shoe is me. This shoe is the representation of who I am. But yeah, it was really fun project. I just like dyeing things in general. It's always fun to experiment. You never know how it's gonna come out, especially when things are synthetic, but I think this was a really good result. It worked. I wore these out for Valentine's Day and it looked so cute with my pink socks and my little crochet outfit. So, you know, prepare to get sick of me. You're gonna see this. I'm an outfit repeater. You're gonna see this on my feed again and again and again because they're really freaking cute. And yeah, thanks for watching the video and bye.